Alrighty, what's up, everyone? I am here for the first time on my channel with, I don't know why it's taking this long, but my best friend, Maddie B.
How you doing, guys? Good to see you.
Yeah, so some unexpected news came today. You want to tell everyone what that was?
Because of the whole pandemic and whatnot, uh, Warner Brothers decided to do unprecedented move. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Um, the whole 2021 film slate of theirs is going to be releasing on HBO Max and in theaters simultaneously at the exact same time. Like, let's say, like Mortal Kombat, that's releasing in January. I forget the day, but you'll
Yeah.
see that on HBO Max and theaters same day. And from what I understand, it's going to be at no extra cost for subscribers HBO Max, which is a
Yeah, see,
great deal.
that's cool because what I was thinking about, because for Wonder Woman 1984, obviously, like, theaters are safe right now. But at the same time, I know a lot of people don't want to go to them. I saw Freaky there a few weeks back, and it was very sanitary. Once you buy a seat, left, right, front, and rear all get blocked out. No one can sit near you. Theater at 30% capacity. But either way, so today, for other people watching, I just want to talk with you about the movies themselves, what we think about them, the release dates. I know someone was saying that they had the logos put out for them and stuff like that, so I just want to dive into it
Which they
right
look really
now.
cool. I've looked at all
Yeah,
of them. They look
I've
amazing.
I've looked through some of them, but not all, so I'm happy to do that right now. But so here's my thing. I thought it was just going to be like me and Matt back when he lived over in PA here. We used to see movies on Thursday night, and the thing is, I thought maybe Wonder Woman 1984 would potentially release December 24th in theaters, like on a Thursday night. But all the ticket show times I'm seeing are just on Christmas Day and forward. That doesn't have like a 24th show, and they might add one because it's still like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, and
So
I remember how there used to be like midnight showings, and that's not really a thing anymore unless
you
I don't
remember
know.
that
There's
shit?
like
We used to see like
unless there's like specific theaters out there that still do it, but mostly I'd say like maybe like 90% of theaters do like what 6 p.m. 7 p.m. showings on the Thursday night
yeah,
beforehand.
I remember freaking. I don't know if you did this. You might have, but the Aquaman showing. Do you remember that?
I think
Every
so.
everyone saw that uh weeks ahead of time because it was an exclusive like Amazon Prime deal with Atom Tickets or something like that.
Oh wow, okay.
So same thing
The
with Shazam. You could do that like a few weeks ahead of time. But
I
either way, um,
I mean,
so
well,
what?
to bring that up though with Shazam, it's funny. Like you would feel like right, you would feel like you're like a critic or something. Like, oh, I get a advanced screen like way before that Thursday night where a lot of
Oh
other
yeah.
people would get to see it.
So what I'm gonna do is, I believe I can share my screen over the recording
Okay.
right here.
All
So I'm
right, for on my
assuming.
end, this shows a little screen. Oh, let's see if this works.
Okay, so can you see my Google Chrome right here?
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So here I have the release dates right here. It's every movie with the release dates. Now, here's my thing. We have the first one on the list, Mortal Kombat, directed by Simon McQuaid or McQuoid. Um, it says January 15th. I don't think it's coming out on that date
I don't think so either. I
because we haven't.
mean,
We've only see. I saw the logo because Mortal Kombat's like one of my favorite things. So, but January 15th. So it's almost a little bit more than a month away. No poster, no promotion yet, no
no
trailers,
trailer.
no
Yeah.
hype right now. We've only seen like behind like the one picture they had of the clapper board and stuff like that. But dude, I'm excited about it. It's supposed to be R-rated. Directors confirmed
Oh, me too.
fatalities.
And yeah, and I'm just as excited. It's just like no one even knew that it's coming out in January. I don't know if that's officially true, although, Warner Brothers was like, oh, this is our release date. So I'm like, all right, well, that's all fine and good, but like, you gotta promote the shit out of that thing, have a trailer, have posters, have a second trailer,
Yeah.
have like, I don't know, Zoom or Skype or something of cast interviews, stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know,
so who knows? Maybe we'll do something special for theater because I remember when I saw Three from Hell, the Fathom event. They had like an intro with Rob Zombie. They gave you like a promotional poster and stuff. So
and
maybe
that's
they'll
really
do that.
cool.
Maybe they'll do that for these movies to like entice viewers because you got to think Netflix like for The Irishman, like and shit like that. They released
Yeah.
The Irishman in select theaters still, but still released on Netflix, and it was still like a success, but like money wise.
Yeah, I
Movies have
remember.
been doing that already.
I remember for Shazam, they I think they gave us like what, a poster and stuff when we saw it at that
The comic
AMC
book, yeah.
comic book. That's it. Yeah, when we saw it, I believe at AMC in Chamonix.
I think so, yeah.
I want to see. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not.
Chamonix
I thought about it. I'm
24.
not going to share my screen because I want to still be able to see us while we're doing this. Okay, so yeah, Ludi Lin also plays Liu Kang. He played Zach in the 2017 Power Rangers film.
Very, very underrated movie.
Oh hell yeah!
The only thing, and I think most fans would agree, and not trying to get off topic or nothing, but like I think
Like,
most
that's
fans would
it.
most fans would agree that the thing that was off for me and definitely off for you because you agreed with me about this was Goldar.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
like you were saying, not going too much in depth with it, but like, yeah, Goldar. I guess they just didn't have time for that
yeah,
shit.
they went too literal with
But
the
yeah,
gold
so
part.
I'm hyped for Mortal Kombat, and then have you ever heard of this next movie? It's called The Little Things with Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto, directed by
No,
John Lee Hancock, Herbie Hancock. It
Chris
says The Little
Farley
Things
reference.
follows
Of course.
Sheriff Deputy Deke, played by Washington, as he teams up with Detective Baxter Malik to catch a serial killer, Leto, in California. While Deke is talented at seeking out the details in any case, he strays from the rules and he has his own unconventional methods, landing Baxter in a dilemma. It seems like it could be all right.
Yeah, I mean, you got three great actors right there. Denzel, obviously. Rami Malek, I mean, he played an amazing Freddie Mercury in Bohemian
Really?
Rhapsody and,
Mr.
in Mr.
Actor.
Robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which, and, for those who have seen it, Need for Speed, the video game movie.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot he was that scene where he quit his job by like stripping naked and walked out.
Yeah, that's
And
one of my all-time like favorite video game movies, and he was in there. I think that's honestly my first thing that I've ever seen him in.
yeah, so yeah, Rami Malek, I believe. Oh, he was in a show. I think it was called The Pits on Fox years and years ago. Do you remember that shit?
Probably not. Did Fox cancel it?
Yeah, of course. I think he was. He was. The show lasted like 2 seasons, I think. But
Typical
yeah,
Fox.
he was one of the sons. But anyways, and yeah, Jared Leto. Like I saw him in American Psycho. I liked him in that. Fucking Morbius. I'm allowed like one F bomb, so you can have one F bomb if you want. But Morbius, that looks cool.
It does.
Joker, we won't even talk about that. But
Right, and I want to. I don't know, like maybe.
That's supposed to be coming out January 29th. Sorry, January 29th, 2021.
Really?
I don't know if that's going to happen either.
I was gonna say, for anyone who's a video editor out there, for me and Justin, my thing definitely is always like timing and everything. The reason why I bring that up is because with the Morbius trailer, I really loved how they were like in the trailer they did the timing perfectly where it was like where do 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 do, where
Oh
they
yeah,
did
but I
like
think it's like a
the people
Beethoven or
brought you
Mozart song. I
Venom,
forgot.
right? Where the people brought you Venom. Da 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 da. Spider-Man: Homecoming. I thought that was really cool. So
And dude, that's the thing too, because they're doing this whole multiverse thing. They have to delay the MCU, but so Adrian Toomes, Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming, is at the end of that Morbius trailer. So who knows what's going to happen with that?
right,
That's another 2020.
Sam Raimi directing multiverse.
Yeah, well, too off topic now. Anyways, so March 5th, 2021, we have Tom and Jerry. And it looks like, from what I saw, it looks like a live action movie
Right, and that's what
with
I heard.
cartoons in it, like Space Jam or something like that. It's got Chloe Grace Moretz, Michael Pena or Pina, I forget how you pronounce it, Rob Delaney, and Colin Jost. Get this, though. I didn't know this. Do you know who it's directed by?
Who?
Tim Story. Does that name sound familiar?
Yes, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Matt was saying Tim Story. He directed Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I want to look real quick to
Oh
see what
jeez.
else Tim Story has done before we move on to the next film and check that out. So, Hurricane Season, Think Like a Man, Ride Along, Think Like a Man, Ride Along 2, Shaft. He's doing Ride Along 3. Jesus Christ.
I actually have not seen Ride Along 1 or 2 just because, like, I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of Kevin Hart. So.
Well, okay, for me, I kind of am in, like, the way I liked him in Welcome to the Jungle, the Jumanji movie.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
He was really
like
funny. The third one, however, I felt like a lot of those jokes were pushed in there
They
and
were
just like stress, like
they were beating over your head, kind of like they made the jokes once or twice or like 3 times. It's like it's kind of like a show like Big Bang Theory or something where like they like knock 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 penny knock 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 penny. Like it's funny the first few times, but after you see those types of jokes like a million times, you're just like, oh
yeah, it was drawn out. A lot of the jokes in that movie from everybody.
Anyways, so yeah, what's it here? They have a plot here. The Tom and Jerry film takes the beloved Hanna-Barbera cartoon and gives it an origin story. Going back in the time, they tell the story of how Tom and Jerry met and how their famous rivalry began. So like Scoob or whatever.
Oh.
Okay, so next on March 12th, 2021, we have the Many Saints of Newark,
which is the prequel
to The Sopranos, which
right.
I've never seen. I heard it's fantastic though.
I have too.
Michael Gandolfini is playing James Gandolfini's character's like younger self in the film. Ray Liotta, Vera Farmiga, Norma from Bates Motel, and of course John Bernthal from the Punisher series and Walking Dead.
Right.
So I don't really have too many opinions on this. I mean, I might check it out, and maybe that'll get me into The Sopranos. I mean, it should be the other way around, but
hey, if it helps you, I mean, I met John Bernthal 5 years ago or 4 years ago. He's a really nice guy. So hey, John Bernthal's in it. You can't lose.
Yeah, right. So the next movie we have is Reminiscence, April 16th, 2021. And keep in mind, guys, like we've been saying, all these movies are coming on HBO Max simultaneously in theaters and on the app at the same time. So, Reminiscence, April 16, 2021, starring Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Ferguson, Thandie Newton, and Daniel Wu. So, Hugh Jackman obviously has a huge library of great movies. Yeah. I haven't seen a movie that I was disappointed with him in. That I can
Van Helsing.
I've never seen that one. X-Men Origins Wolverine, like,
oh yeah,
you could say that was a crap movie, but like I still enjoyed him in the movie. You know what I mean?
Him and Sabretooth are the best parts about that.
Yeah. So Thandie Newton, I believe she was from Westworld and Solo, a Star Wars. Yeah, Thandie Newton was in Solo, a Star Wars Story, and Westworld. And Daniel Wu, that name sounds familiar as well. Let me just look him up here. Daniel Wu. Oh shoot. Oh, this guy looks so freaking familiar. Oh, duh. Oh my God, he's the main star of Into the Badlands. Wow, of course I know who he is. God damn, love that show. So he does great martial arts in that show. He's a good actor too. So, Reminiscence, the sci-fi drama Reminiscence, follows Nick Bannister, a man living in Miami in the future when rising seas have transformed the city. Nick has the unique ability to let his clients revisit any memory in their past. So basically, I guess the Pensieve from Harry Potter. When he meets May, he immediately falls for her, but another client's memories make him question what he thought he knew about her. That sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Could be trippy. Okay, the next one. We have Godzilla versus Kong. May 21st, 2021. Millie Bobby Brown, Julian Dennison, and Alexander Skarsgård. Directed by Adam Wingard. Did he do Rise of the Monsters or whatever? Or whatever that was called?
Godzilla King of the Monsters?
King of the Monsters, yeah. Let me see.
Yeah.
Filmography. Let's see. Did a movie called Outcast, the new Blair Witch movie, Death Note movie, and he's doing Godzilla versus Kong. So he doesn't have like a huge.
And I saw the new Blair Witch movie. It was pretty good for what it was.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a huge list of stuff on his belt. Television credits, The Zone, The Guest, Last Survivors. Nothing too crazy.
I have a few concerns with this movie because.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Actually, no. Go ahead.
Okay. Well. Okay. I loved the first Godzilla. Everything about it pretty much was great, except I don't know. The Kong Skull Island kind of. That movie should have been pretty much about King Kong and all the other monsters that were there, and not about the human characters, because the human characters literally in that movie, and you see it right there. They're all like off to the side. You don't even get to care about them. You don't care about them.
Yeah, because like I even forgot Brie Larson was in that movie.
Right, you forget pretty much everyone's in it, except
and, like,
for
there's a scene where like Tom Hiddleston's character, he has like a samurai sword or something, and he's like gonna attack these monsters. Like the monsters looked cool. Kong looked good. The action was good. But why are you trying to make me care about these human characters? It was the same issue I had with The Rock's movie Rampage, where the monsters look good, the action was good, but why are you putting all these backstories into the characters and stuff like that? Like, I just want to see shit blow up.
I thought Rampage sucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because like they tried to make you care about these characters. Like, no, it's a freaking video game about blowing up buildings and monsters. Like, that's all it needs to be. Anyways, it says Godzilla vs. Kong, the sequel to Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and Skull Island, Kong Skull Island. Marks the fourth film in the Monsterverse. The fearsome titular monsters face off, but with humans caught in the middle. Conspiracy has people planning to wipe the creatures from the planet for good. So I'm guessing. So yeah, that's weird. So if it's a sequel to Kong Skull Island, I believe that none of the people could come back from Kong Skull Island, because Kong Skull Island, I believe, took place in the early 70s.
Well, didn't it say, I saw on the site today, didn't it say that, oh God, Millie Bobby Brown, ain't she gonna be in there?
She's not in Kong. She's not in Kong Skull Island.
No, but she was in Godzilla King of the Monsters.
I know, we're talking about Kong Skull Island, though, right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm time-wise, because Kong Skull Island took place in the early 70s, I believe. So no one could come back. John C. Reilly's character survived, but he was in his like 40s or 50s. He'd be like a freaking old man. So like maybe they would. Let me see. It's 40s or 50s. No, he'd be dead. That's impossible.
Right.
So all right. Yeah, I love Millie Bobby Brown, Stranger Things, Enola Holmes, fantastic actress. I'm excited to see what happens. The next one is June 4th, 2021. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. A little cheesy title, if you ask me.
I hate the title of that. Yeah, it sounds so stupid. Like you couldn't come up with a better title for The Conjuring. Oh, The Devil Made Me Do It. No, it's so stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's directed by Michael Chaves or Michael Chavez.
So I've never heard of this guy.
Look up him real quick. And see, not that it really matters what these movies are directed, as long as oh boy,
what?
He hasn't directed that many good films. He directed the Curse of La Llorona.
Oh,
that movie was terrible, dude.
Yeah.
But of course, returning Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, and a girl named how do you pronounce this name? Ruairi O'Connor, definitely butchering that shit. It says also known as The Conjuring 3. The third film in the horror franchise follows paranormal investigators Ed, played by Patrick Wilson, and Lorraine Warren, played by Vera Farmiga, as they look into a murder case in which the suspect claims he was possessed by a demon.
I'll just stick with Conjuring 3.
Weren't they possessed by demons in the other ones? I don't know.
I don't think
Not
the
the
two
second
main
one.
people were.
Not
Not even
one.
the first.
Well, no, dude. The first one, the daughter was possessed by a demon, wasn't she?
I can't remember.
The daughter. Yeah, no, the mom got possessed at the end, remember? She was like in the chair and then it flipped upside down and shit in the basement.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm like slightly optimistic.
I think for this one it's kind of drawn out a little bit just because you had the terrible movie The Nun, you had the terrible Annabelle movies, which did not need to happen.
Well, Annabelle Creation, I believe that was the second one. That wasn't bad. That one was decent.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that one.
I did. I saw it in theaters. It was alright.
And then there was a new Annabelle. I forget. Was that the one? Annabelle Comes Home or whatever.
Yeah, and you said that was terrible.
Yeah, dude, like freaking. They had all these cool things. Like they had the samurai armor and shit in the cage and stuff like that. Like I want to see an origin movie about like the samurai ghost and shit. Like that sounds freaking cool.
Right, but you know that they're just gonna draw out the stuff that they know works with jump scares for everyone, whatnot, make them stupid. They should have just stuck with Conjuring movies 1, 2, and 3. That should have been it.
So next movie, In the Heights. I saw previews for this like a year ago. It's a musical directed by John M. Chu, starring Anthony Ramos, Corey Hawkins, Leslie Graham, Melissa Barrera. And it's based off like a Lin-Manuel Miranda musical. So it's getting the live action silver screen treatment. So it's an adaptation about a New York City's Washington Heights district. At the center of it all is bodega owner, oh Jesus Christ, Usnavi de la Vega, who is saving up money and dreaming of starting his own business back home in the Dominican Republic. Like I said, I don't know too much about this. John M. Chu, he directed G.I. Joe, didn't he?
Yeah, I know. He directed.
Fast and Furious movie. Didn't he do one of them?
No. He.
Crazy Rich Asians. I can't talk tonight, dude. Step Up, Justin Bieber, Never Seen It. Oh, G.I. Joe Retaliation, sorry. Gem and the Holograms, Crazy Rich Asians, Now You See Me Too.
So pretty much half of them are financial failures.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'm optimistic about that. So this one, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. Space Jam: A New Legacy, July 16, 2021. LeBron James, Sonequa Martin Green, Sierra J. Wright, and Don Cheadle. Directed by Malcolm D. Lee. You ever heard of him?
Who directed A Haunted House 1 and 2.
Did he really? No.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Those movies were so bad. Like, we were laughing at times, don't get me wrong. But
right.
But most of it was like straight cringe.
Yeah, he works with Marlon Wayans a lot.
Let me see. Scary Movie 5, Barbershop, the next
all right, that right there, Scary Movie 5, that's a no-go for me.
Did you say he did?
I thought, didn't he do A Haunted House 1 and 2?
Incorrect.
So
he did Roll Bounce, Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins, Soul Men, Scary Movie 5, Best Man Holiday, Barbershop, Next Cut, Girls Trip, Night School, and this new Space Jam movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Malcolm D. Lee is the director.
Okay.
Let me see.
Who was it then?
A Haunted House was directed by Michael Tiddies.
Okay.
Tides or something. So, but yeah, it says Space Jam: A New Legacy, a sequel to the original '96 Space Jam. Next year's Space Jam: A New Legacy tells the story of LeBron James's mission to rescue his missing son, Bronny. Bronny, what the hell? As he finds his way through different Warner Brothers movies and faces off against villain AIG Cheadle. And like the first film, Space Jam 2, of course, features Bugs Bunny and more Looney Tunes. Okay. So, I love the original as animation. It set the standard for animation and
Yeah.
3D back
Fusion
then.
with live action.
Oh yeah. The next one up is the Suicide Squad, August 6th, 2021, day before my birthday. And that stars Margot Robbie, John Cena, Idris Elba, Joel Kinnaman, Flula Borg, Nathan Fillion, and a million other actors and actresses. Now, they said when they were showing the trailer, when James Gunn was showing this, because it's his movie, um, he said don't get too attached to characters. So I'm guessing half of these big names are going to die off in the first like third of the film. Like they're
I
going to be the
am.
old, they're going to be like the older Suicide Squad characters, and they're going to need a reason to get new ones or something.
Yeah, I am very excited about this because it already is going to be a major improvement from the 2016 film. One, it's going to be rated R. Two, it has James Gunn, who he has had so much time to work on the script and everything like that when David Ayer only had 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So James Gunn cares about this movie. He's going to deliver. It's going to be great. You have a killer cast.
Oh yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the thing with the original Suicide Squad. David Ayer had great movies under his belt. He directed Fury with Shia LaBeouf and Brad Pitt, and it did have a
Great
great
movie.
cast too. But you didn't find out all those tidbits about the movie until after, like months after it released in theaters. So I think like you, I think this is going to be a hit, but who knows?
Is Jared Leto in this or no?
I don't know. I'm not
I
even
hope
going to
not.
IMDb it because I don't care.
Yeah, I hope not.
All right, so next one, Dune, October 1st, 2021. Stars Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya. I heard Zendaya's got a small role too. Don't expect a huge role from her apparently. Rebecca Ferguson and Oscar Isaac. I've actually never seen the original Dune film. Have you?
I have not. Isn't this like based off a book?
Yeah, I believe it's based off a book. My dad like loved it, and I believe he read it in high school. But let me see. Dune 2021 film directed by Denis Villeneuve. What else has he done? What do we got? What do we got? Prisoners, Enemy, Sicario, Blade Runner 2049. Okay.
Prisoners with Hugh Jackman. That is a great movie. I think Jake Gyllenhaal's in that too.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Great movie.
So it says Dune is set in the far future where a duke is given ownership over a desert that's home to the powerful and valuable substance, the spice. A drug that has the ability to help humans live longer, increase their intelligence, and travel at the speed of light. The Duke brings his family and advisors with him, but the mining operation in the desert presents unexpected challenges. Dune, which marks the first part of an adaptation of Frank Herbert's 1965 novel, which marks the first part of an adaptation, sorry, comes after the first Dune movie, which was released in 84. Oh, so this is a sequel to the Dune movie? It says Dune, which marks the first part of an adaptation of Frank Hubert's 1965 novel, comes after the first Dune movie, which was released in 84. Yeah. So it's a sequel. Okay. The
Oh.
trailer looks cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one, November 5th, 2021, Elvis, starring Austin Butler, Tom Hanks, and Olivia DeJonge or something. And Elvis is a biop. Okay. So I'm guessing Colonel Parker's probably going to be played by Tom Hanks because Colonel Parker was played by the fat dude from Mike and Molly in the TV show Sun Records. I forget his name. He was the bigger, heavyset guy in Mike and Molly. You remember what I'm talking about, Matt?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so he's supposed to be in that. It's a biopic about the king, of course. Thank you very much. Tells the story of Elvis Presley. Hanks co-stars as Presley's manager, Colonel Tom Parker. Yeah, there you go. In the film, which marks Lerman's first film since 2013, The Great Gatsby. Oh, okay. Director of Great Gatsby's doing an Elvis movie. Austin Butler. Have I seen him in anything before? Let's see. 91, young actor, my age. Oh my god, he looks familiar. Is that the dude from Shannara? Yeah, it's the dude from Shannara, and he was in Yoga Hosers, and he was in a lot of other movies. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So he's playing Elvis? I don't know. I'll have to see him in makeup. All right. Moving on, Matty B. King Richard? Okay. November 19th, 2021, starring Will Smith, Anjanae Ellis, Sania Sidney, Demi Singleton, directed by Ronaldo Marcus Green. King Richard tells the story of tennis superstars Venus and Serena Williams and their coach and father, Richard Williams, Will Smith. Oh, okay, cool. The sports drama explores how the talented sisters were influenced by their dad and how he made them who they are today. That's kind of cool. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
So,
most Will Smith movies are good.
Yeah, not much really to say about that one, so I'm just going to move on to the next one if that's cool with you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Matrix 4. Release date December 22nd, 2021. Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss, Jada Pinkett Smith, of course, all returning. Directed by Lana Wachowski. I forget which Wachowski brother that was. Obviously,
Larry.
Was it Larry? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, Larry transitioned to transgender. Their life choice, good for them. So I guess only one of them is coming back. But as the fourth film in the popular sci-fi franchise, The Matrix 4 continues the story of Neo, played by Keanu Reeves, of course, and his co-stars Trinity, Carrie-Anne Moss, Niobe, Jada Pinkett Smith. Not a fan of Jada Pinkett Smith, by the way. And more. The latest Matrix film also brings on some new characters played by Priyanka Chopra, Neil Patrick Harris. Wait, really?
Lawrence Fishburne isn't in this?
I don't know. I don't know. I remember seeing an interview saying he wasn't asked to come back. But you know how people say that all the time. So
right.
And Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, I believe he was the one who played Black Manta and Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm hyped for that. I know they finished filming, and I'm very happy with Keanu Reeves' career lately. Bill and Ted, John Wick. This dude came back and came back.
You know what's funny? They were honestly, it wasn't planned this way, but happened this way. John Wick 4 and The Matrix 4 were.
Not kidding. Keep going.
John Wick 4 and The Matrix 4 were going to be released on the same day on May 21st. On May 21st, which happens to be mine and my fiance's anniversary, which is cool too. Nice. But yeah, they're calling it Keanu Reeves Day, and then pandemic happened. So
yeah. So the next one, Judas and the Black Messiah, release date to be announced, starring Daniel Kaluuya from Black Panther and Get Out, of course, and Lakeith Stanfield.
Sounds like it's going to be one of those Egyptian God and Kings movies that me and you saw in theaters.
I don't think so.
No?
Very far off from it, actually. Directed by Shaka King, based on the story of Fred Hampton, the leader of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party. This film marks a reunion of stars of Get Out in a film produced by mega talent Ryan Coogler. Yeah, I saw a trailer for this. This actually looks kind of cool. I'm a huge fan of Daniel Kaluuya, so... Yeah. Judas and the Black Messiah, like, it does sound like it could go either way with the whole Egyptian thing. But no, it's story of Black Panther Party. Next one is also a to be announced date, Malignant. Sorry.
What is that?
Stars Annabelle Wallace and Jake Abel, directed by James Wan. Cool. Very little is known about Malignant, but James Wan is a well-proven commodity. He directed the first Saw movie, the first Insidious movie, the first Conjuring movie, and even Fast 7. And, of course, Aquaman. Whatever he's got for us to watch, we'll gladly devour. By the way, I'm reading this on a site called Decider.com for anyone who's watching. It just lists the release dates, and I figured it's pretty easy to read it off like this and go over it with you guys.
You mentioned Jake Abel. The only thing that I know him from is he played the Winchester's third son, Adam, on Supernatural. But that's the only thing I know. That's the only thing I know him from.
Yeah, recurrent role of Adam Milligan on Supernatural. He was in Percy Jackson. He was the evil dude from the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, Malignant. I can't screw that up. Malignant. I'm always big for James Wan's films, the ones he directs. Best, so, all right. the last one is Those Who Wish Me Dead. Release date to be announced. Stars Angelina Jolie, Nicholas Hoult, Tyler Perry, John Barenthal. Directed by Taylor Sheridan. Sheridan is one of the most exciting American directors working these days with films like Hell or High Water and Wind River under his belt. He's also a prolific writer, penning projects like Sicario and TV's Yellowstone. It's been a hot minute since Angelina Jolie has filmed an adult drama. This pairing in a neo-western, no less, has us geeked. Geeked? Do people say that? Who wrote this article?
Two of my favorite things that Angelina Jolie's been in that I know of is Hackers back in 1995. Our friend Pat will know about that.
Hack the Planet.
Hack
I
the
still
Planet.
haven't seen it, but I know that's the slogan.
Yep. And Wanted back in 2008. One with James McAvoy in it too. Which is, I think it's a good movie. I know that a lot of people are like, ugh, not like the books and stuff, but no, I liked it.
Yeah, so we got that going on. So what I want to do is go over. I know they released a whole bunch of logos. You said you saw some of the logos, right?
Right.
Okay.
Suicide Squad 1 looks cool.
So yeah, I am bringing it up for y'all right now. Just give me like 20 seconds.
Hope everyone is doing okay wherever you live.
Damn, I forgot to lead with that. I should have. Okay. So, get some screen sharing action here. So I believe you see Facebook page up here, right, Matt, on my screen?
Yes.
So there's not much to say about some of these logos. I mean, Space Jam and New Legacy looks cool. Yeah, a lot of these things
Mortal
here,
Kombat looks neat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, I'm hyped for that. It's very small. There's like a little gold logo there. I could probably look it up on Google itself. Mortal Kombat 2021 logo. To get a bigger one. Or maybe people haven't updated it yet. Probably not. Oh, yeah, here we go.
I like that gold color. I think it's gold, isn't it?
That it is, yeah.
Yeah, it
So
looks
that's
really
the new
cool.
Mortal Kombat. I'm hyped for it. I really can't wait. And HBO Max, they might be able to squeeze more stuff in now, too.
Yeah.
So, we got that.
I just hope it does Mortal Kombat justice, you know?
Don't mind my brother. So Godzilla vs. Kong. I mean, it looks cool. They originally delayed that movie, and people were happy because I know some of the special effects they weren't too thrilled with on Godzilla King of the Monsters. And so I think for this one, I'm really hoping that Godzilla is going to have a fight during the day. Because it's always during the dark, or it's rainy, or it's like in a typhoon or something like that. So who knows? So I think Godzilla vs. Kong, they had a poster for that, right?
I believe so. Typhoon.
Yeah. So Godzilla vs. Kong poster. Yeah, these look fake, but I believe this is the real one right here. It's on Amazon, apparently.
Yeah, I think that's the real one.
Yes, it's that 2020. Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to pick a cherry, Amazon. Sorry about this, guys. Last time I looked on Amazon for a poster.
2020.
Yeah, March 2020, this one says. That's great. Who knows if that's real, though. Can't remember. So, we have the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad, they didn't necessarily have a trailer, but they had that first look video from DC Fandom. So that looks pretty cool.
Right.
I haven't seen anything for the new Conjuring film. In the Heights, like I said, the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, Matt, check it out. It looks like a fun musical. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, tons of stuff out for Wonder Woman 1984. I hope with
Hell yeah.
I hope with the delays they got to touch up CGI a little bit, because I like some of the stuff I saw with Cheetah in the trailer did look a little wonky. So hopefully maybe they fix that. I don't know.
I think Cheetah looked pretty cool. I'm really excited for Wonder Woman
Oh yeah,
1984 because I love the
definitely.
first one, and I know your favorite actress of all time is Gal Gadot. So,
Gal Gadot.
oh, did I say it wrong?
There's like 18 ways people say it. I don't know. I'm just going off
Okay,
of how she says it in like the meme tweet. She's like Gal Gadot, like that, or Gal
okay,
Gadot,
cool.
or something like that. Dune. Dune's logo looks sleek. I like it.
Yeah,
The Matrix.
looks
Is
very
I didn't
different.
see the one for the Matrix. They're really calling it the Matrix 4? I hope that's like a working title or something like that. God damn it, because it says it's supposed to come out in December. That's plenty of time for them to change the marketing and change the title.
Oh yeah,
And one other thing about the Matrix 4, have you seen the articles floating around like about these little monoliths popping up in like Utah?
yeah. There's like a
And
third one that happened too.
so I think secretly it's some sort of promotion for the Matrix 4. Like to get people talking, like maybe there's a trailer coming. Wait, there's 3 of them so far. Maybe the 4th one will be the last one. Matrix 4 monoliths.
Oh my god. If so, that's some brilliant ass marketing.
Yeah, so who knows, man? Who knows? Do you remember Godzilla? Or not Godzilla, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, I believe, was originally supposed to be called Ghostbusters 2020.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were talking about the 2016 one. Oh, that was that bullet dodged.
Yeah, Bill
Woo!
Murray will be in Ghostbusters 2020. Does Netflix have Ghostbusters 2020?
Oh,
Yeah. So
fuck.
originally they were going to call it Ghostbusters 2020, but then when they released the first trailer, they called it Ghostbusters
Yeah.
Afterlife.
Yeah,
So hopefully
don't scare me like that, man.
so hopefully it's a working title.
Right, I'm really excited for that Ghostbusters movie, by the way.
To those who wish me dead, I don't know. Okay, Tom and Jerry, basic text. Many Saints in Newark. I believe The Sopranos had the gun logo too, so it's good to keep the continuity there. Little
Yeah.
Things is very basic. What is that? Garmin Pro font. My brother is bothering me yet again. The Little Things. Yeah, like we said, just basic font. He talked about Space Jam. King Richard. It looks like a signature kind of logo.
Right.
Judas and the Black Messiah. I like the whole like lines on either side. It's kind of simple, and it just makes the Black Messiah part pop.
Yeah, and Malignant, I love the shadow at the bottom part of it, like the
Yeah, it
fade
looks like a
out the
shadow
black.
or something growing on it. And
Yeah,
Reminiscence is it's
it's
just
just
text.
basic text. Yeah, nothing special about that one.
Yeah, right. So yeah,
I
those are the movies.
I do wonder since Warner Brothers is like, hey, we're doing this now. I wonder if Disney, Lionsgate, Paramount, and all the rest of Sony, all the rest of them are gonna be like, oh, okay, well, maybe we should do
Yeah, see,
that
that's
too.
the big thing, because obviously we don't want to talk about too much with the terrible stuff that's going on in the world right now, but like apparently there's supposed to be that vaccine. It's supposed to not go back to normal. Obviously, the higher ups, the people who are higher politicians and medical workers and elderly people, I guess we'll probably all get them first, maybe the end of December, beginning of January. And the common people like us will probably get it end of February, March, or the very beginning of April.
Right. So when it's like super safe because my fiance is like high risk, so for us we would probably not go to theater until like it's
That's
like
fair.
a
Yeah. No,
super
you're
safe.
respecting how she is, so I get that.
Right.
I'm on the other end where like it's like I live at home, but I mean like I'm still safe in the theater. I wear my mask, do all that stuff. So
Right.
that's all we can do really, but
So
I
films
definitely want
like
to try to see all of them. Wonder Woman, because I heard it's releasing simultaneously uh, in theaters and on HBO Max at the same time. My brother's coming home for Christmas, so I think we're just gonna stay home, take it easy, and watch that on Christmas Day.
Yeah, and I'll probably be seeing Mortal Kombat at home too. Say they go with that January release,
which they will not. They will not unless they show a freaking trailer for it like next week.
Well, I mean, there has been so much movie news that came out today. I mean, let's follow that up tomorrow.
So, out of all these movies, Matt, which one are you most excited for? Okay, so I'll say top 3.
Suicide Squad, Mortal Kombat, maybe Matrix 4, or Matrix Untitled.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Suicide Squad and
I'll say out all of them.
Mortal Kombat.
The new Matrix, Mortal Kombat, and I'd say probably Suicide Squad because I'm excited to see where the DC universe goes from here. I know a lot of their movies now are very smallly connected. Like Birds of Prey had a few very small references. I know you haven't seen that one yet, Matt, but just enough to keep those movies connected. And they're doing the whole multiverse thing anyways. Who cares now?
Right, and the way that they're doing things on a smaller scale now because DC just like blew up everything at the very beginning back in 2016. Like, oh, we gotta do this, and just they rushed everything, put everything on a large scale, and now they realize like, let's just do things on a tinier scale.
Yeah. So yeah, so I'm definitely I'm excited, and honestly, I just want to see what happens in a few weeks. I want to see if we get new trailers. I doubt we'll get trailers for like The Matrix because that's coming out in December. But
I say summer for that one to get a trailer.
Summer trailer, okay. Maybe like a poster we'll at least get.
Because you got to put it on Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Yeah, I still would love to see those movies. And I think what movies are going to do before making a decision is a lot of motion picture companies are probably going to wait until like February, I think, because they're going to see how HBO Max's movies from Wonder Woman to start and the January and February movies. I think they're going to take into consideration how well they perform at the box office and on the streaming service to see how they do.
And not do some bullshit like Disney Plus did, adding $30 to pay for Mulan.
That's the thing, too. It's not even $30. So $30 for the movie itself, plus the price of the Disney Plus subscription was like, what, $5.99 a month?
Yeah, this is my one F-bomb for this video. Fucking ridiculous.
So, but it's $5.99 a month for Disney Plus, right?
I believe so. $5 or $6.99, yeah.
So $35.99 to watch the movie plus tax. So let's say $37, $38 to watch the movie. Or you could just download it illegally online. No, but yeah, support these movies though, guys.
Right.
If you want to see Mortal Kombat. How long has it been since we got a live action Mortal Kombat? Come on, it's
97.
Yeah, over 20 years.
Yeah,
and people worked hard on these films. So they deserve your money, whether you go to see them in the theaters or subscribe to a streaming service if you can.
Yeah, me and Justin really do support movies, even though if they go streaming and they have theaters, go to theaters if you really can.
It's very rare that I do download or stream a movie way before it's out on Blu-ray while it's still in theaters. Like I did it for like Transformers 5 just because I was already tired of the Transformers films. I did it for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I saw that actually like a week before it came out in theaters.
Yeah. And if drive-in theaters, go there. Shout out to
they will be drive-in theaters will be closed for another 3.5 months probably.
Okay.
Cold weather. A lot of them shut down for the season. Early November.
Right.
But what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just being silly. Like I was be like, shout out to Joe Bob Briggs and his drive-in theaters.
Yeah, right. I still gotta get into that.
Right.
But yeah, I think that wraps it up for me. I'm excited. I can't wait. Wonder Woman
Yeah.
1984 I think is going to be fantastic. I think that's the thing. I think the reason they're doing this is because once you announce these movies like Wonder Woman 1984 and showed stuff for Suicide Squad and stuff like that, you're building the hype. And if you keep delaying the movie, you build the hype, then it goes down, and then it only slightly goes up because people are always going to be unsure of when it's going to release.
Right.
So they're
Right.
just like,
But
screw it, release it in theaters on HBO Max at the same
yeah.
time.
Man,
Just go.
because I was at work when we got this news. I was like, oh shit.
Right?
But to everyone out there, I will try to do. I have my new channel, it's Laundromatty B Presents. So the last time I did movie reviews on any channel was with Avengers Endgame back in April 2019 or 19. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do movie reviews again, and always check out Justin's reviews. So good,
I
so
wouldn't recommend checking out
awesome.
my reviews. Lame.
But I do
Avengers
appreciate
Endgame was
you.
2019. Yeah, we're
Oh,
not crazy.
okay. I do appreciate you having me join you today for this
Of course,
epic
man.
conversation.
We got to have more in the future. Is there
Yeah,
anything else you
absolutely.
wanted to talk about?
I just wonder if other studios are gonna start doing this. I think there's a trend going on. I know theaters are having a lot of trouble, and
That's the thing. That's the
I
thing. They're
I,
struggling, man.
I saw some people comment, and I usually don't pay attention to comments, but they did have a good point. Like, if Warner Brothers doing this to HBO Max, what if this is like, I'm not gonna say the final nail in the coffin,
Kill
but
shot for
like a
theaters.
kill shot for theaters? What if like streaming is a new thing? And I mean, maybe if
Well, that's the
theaters
thing.
were to
You can never have full streaming because people don't. There is a good 50% of the world out there who doesn't want to subscribe to any streaming services. So they'll pay $12 to go to the theater just to see that movie.
right, I think
They don't care
if
about what else is on HBO Max. They just want to see that movie.
right, and I think if AMC does go down under, which seems likely, I think Amazon. I've heard rumors, just rumors of
Amazon
Amazon.
buying out the theaters.
Right,
Well, that's the thing because they run the risk of if AMC goes under, if Amazon buys AMC or something like that, that's still like it's not like it's going to be flipped over in a week. Like that's probably like a month, 2, 3 months transition in the theaters, taking down stuff, designing logos for like your storefronts and theater fronts and borders and
right.
branding in the theater. That's not even 1 month, dude. That's at least 3 or 4 months worth of
Cause,
rebranding and stuff.
yeah, because AMC was such a big chain.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm talking
Yeah.
about them in the past. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's it for me, man.
All
So,
right.
all right, man. I appreciate having. Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming on here, Matt. Of course,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
talking to me. And so,
Until
next
until
time.
next time in the future. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Back to
Good
the
night.
future.